Once she was brushed by the wings of evil. It is 4 years later. What does she remember? Where will it lead her? Exorcist 2, The Heretic. Linda Blair, Richard Burton, Louise Fletcher, Max von Sydow, James Earl Jones. Exorcist 2, The Heretic. Rated R.
It all began with a curse from the grave.
The evil you did this day will be avenged.
A curse of the dead hand. The dead hand that crawls, creeps, and kills. The dead hand that lives. And now the screaming starts. For them. And for you. Rated R.
Scream and scream again. Triple distilled horror. Starring Vincent Price. Scream and scream again.
Nobody expected it.
All right, now, Reagan, let's...
Nobody believed it. And nothing could stop it. The one hope. The only hope. The Exorcist. Rated R.
YORGA, Vampire, is a film that throws into a world of which we know little. Strange, frightening, whispered from generation to generation until it becomes a scream out of the past.
Enjoyed your little joke last night, Doctor. But as you can see, tonight is mine.
Incredible. You really are a vampire?
Yes.
Did happen to them. It could happen to you. Count YORGA, Vampire.
2 new horror thrillers. The Crimson Cult, starring Boris Karloff and Christopher Lee.
The devil is not exactly noted for his sense of humor.
And the second thriller, Horror House, starring Frankie Avalon and Jill Hayward.
The way you dig blood, anyone would think you were a vampire.
A symphony of breathtaking terror. Run. Silent footsteps follow you in Horror House. See Boris Karloff in his last, most diabolic role. 2 horrifying heartstoppers together. The Crimson Cult and Horror House. Rated GP.
He lives. From the depths of this unholy tomb, the Avenger rises. Dr. Phibes rises again. The most deadly mastermind of all crime. Specialist in the fine art of bizarre murder, each more different, each more devilish than the last.
Then Inspector got faced with an impossible task. For there's no force in all the world could win a fight against such a supreme opponent.
Run, but you can't escape him. Hide, but he'll find you. Scream, but no one will hear you. Starring Vincent Price, Dr. Phibes rises again. Rated PG.
Earth versus the Flying Saucer. Columbia Pictures' great shock drama. Never before has the screen achieved such heights of excitement as the whole world unites in terror. Earth versus the Flying Saucer.
It's spooky. It's eerie.
It's The Ghost and Mr. Chicken, starring 3-time Emmy Award winner Don Knotts as the world's bravest coward.
I have been called brave. Now let me clarify this. As you see, I'm a lion with girls, a tiger with men. And I'm just naturally at home in a haunted house. So what's brave? How should I know? I'm chicken.
Mr. Chicken to you. In this motion picture, he starts as a roving reporter. Now he's a raving reporter trying to solve a murder mystery in a house of terror. And he'll scare you silly. Don Knotts in The Ghost and Mr. Chicken in Technicolor.
And you're chicken if you missed this movie.
The Ghost in the Invisible Bikini goes fun haunting. Boris Karloff as Hiram Stokely gives orders to Susan Hart as the Ghost.
What you have to do is to see that my rightful heirs get the money.
They're on the wildest way out weekend the in crowd's ever had. Starring Tommy Kirk, Deborah Wally, Aaron Kincaid, Harvey Limbeck, C. Sinatra.
Everybody's singing about a broken heart. Don't you know, can't you see it's tearing me?
It's Camp on a musical horror holiday. Nancy sings her newest hits with that old Sinatra beat. The Ghost in the Invisible Bikini in color.